Dean, certainly a special night. I imagine you want your team to embrace this and use it maybe as a source of motivation, inspiration tonight.
Yeah, I think not only our team, both teams, I think will be obviously excited, and it'll be emotional for sure. I mean, we've been through a few now, obviously, and hopefully our guys handle it the right way and be able to use that emotion to gather energy and play the game the right way.
Certainly would be something that you could argue your team has done all season long and drawn inspiration from the circumstances.
And it speaks to our leadership group. Monty obviously being top of that. Just conducting himself in a professional manner and not shying away from showing his emotion and using it to move us forward. But yeah, to see the family here and again, the outpouring of love and support that this organization, this city, country, Canada has been fantastic.
How much of a role has his presence been in that healing process around?
Whose presence?
Mr. Gaudreau's presence, like just around your team.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic, right? I mean, Tortorella started it in Philly, right? Put him on the ice, and then we did, and then now they did, and yeah, it's great for Guy and the family to part of their healing process. That's what they did, what Guy did, and when I met with Johnny, he had just got off the ice with Guy, and just the two of them were on the ice doing drills and stuff. So I'm sure, like, he loves the game, like just loves it, and it was fantastic that Husk obviously and the organization, the Flames, did the same as us. We chirped him a little bit that he was wearing their tracksuit when he came into our room, but we tried to convince him to come on the ice with us after, but he said he'd just go for one skate yesterday. But yeah, it's great. It's great for Guy, I'm sure, but it's also great for our guys to talk and tell some stories and talk about Johnny with Guy in a real personal manner. And we saw the video of the guys skating around and chatting with him, and the smiles that everybody had. I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Sort of on a different note, Zach's had a really good season for you, and Four Nations rosters are coming out tomorrow. Just what can you say about his play? And I know he's been talked about as part of that American contingent.
Well, if he isn't, it would be a wrong decision, that's for sure. He's just been absolutely amazing for us. Obviously on the ice, his presence offensively, defensively, everything. But his leadership. And as I just talked about Monty and the situation with Johnny, he's been a leader in that department as well. So, but his play on the ice, there's absolutely no question he should be on that hockey club.
Pete, am I right to say that when you acquired Fabbro off waivers and put him with Werenski, that this has worked as well as you could have imagined, maybe better than you could have imagined as a pair?
You could probably play with Z.
I doubt that. He's great, but I doubt that.
Yeah. No, Fabs has been fantastic. He is what we expected him to be, and again, I think I've talked about this before, is that Scott Ford had a relationship with him. He's been in the organization and spoke to what he would bring to our hockey club, and Z's fantastic offensively and defensively, but if he has a guy that's sound defensively and is got his back when he's making those reads offensively, yeah, it probably has freed him up even a little bit more, and it's just allowed us to, obviously put Provy and Sevi together. That is a really good pair. So I don't know if it's succeeded, but it's certainly been a real good pair for us since he got here.
You had a little taste of Damon Hunt last year.
Yep.
What can he bring? There's a sense, I guess, in Minnesota that he is NHL ready. There just wasn't a spot. Can you evaluate his game and what he might add? Yeah, I mean, I can't speak. Obviously, I haven't seen him for a while, but what I did see in training camps and prospect camps and the times that he came up and played for us is just a sound, steady player that has an offensive upside that probably hasn't come out yet.
He's got the ability to move the puck. He's a good size. He plays the game hard and gritty. Time will tell what happens as far as if he gets here, when he gets here. But yeah, we obviously, Don and the pro scouts and everybody upstairs liked him. I do as well.
You mentioned the other day about how good Kent is carrying the puck, and it's funny when you look at kind of the possession leaders. It's usually guys like defensemen like Z that have the puck on their stick the most, but Kent's up there as well. What abilities does he have to just be so good at that? Especially, he's not small, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's still able to have the puck on his stick and keep it away from other teams.
Yeah, he's a great skater, obviously, but his skill set, his hands are terrific, right? And what he's done is he hasn't turned the puck over, right? You carry the puck in like that, like we see the analytic numbers too, and you carry it in there, you're bound to throw a couple away, and maybe he has, but it's not on a consistent basis. He protects it. We showed a clip this morning of him driving deep and hooking off down low as opposed to up high at the blue line, so that he doesn't turn the puck over. So that's what we've really liked. We've talked to our entire group that it doesn't matter how you get it in, you need to get it in. And if that means dumping it and getting after it and forechecking, that's wonderful. But if you can carry the thing in and not give it away and try to get it back, it's even better. So he's done a real good job of likely one of the leaders on our hockey club doing it.
Any lineup changes for yourself tonight?
Nope.
What will you guys draw in terms of inspiration and motivation, knowing how important this is for the family and your hockey family as well?
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome to see the family here tonight. Obviously an emotional night for both teams, but I feel like Calgary's going to do a great job in honoring them and having them at the game. So we're really excited to play tonight and just see the family, and then hopefully it's a good night for them.
It seems to be, I use the word family because everybody's going to be together. Is there a sense that you're all kind of going through this and drawing maybe the same inspiration as a group here?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like our team, along with their team, are kind of going through similar things, and just having the Gaudreau family here tonight in attendance for this big game, I think it's really special. And like I said, I feel like Calgary's going to do a great job tonight with it. So just excited to see it all. Obviously, it's going to be emotional, but it's going to be a great night.
Zach, what's Mr. Gaudreau's message been to you guys when he's talked to you, or when your interactions with him? Like, what's he been telling you guys, messaging?
Yeah, he's just so positive. I think that's the main takeaway. Obviously, it's something that life can't prepare you for, what they've gone through, what we've all gone through, but especially him and his family. And every time we've talked to him, he's just been so positive. It's actually pretty funny. He's giving us pointers on the ice and stuff like that. So it's great having him around. But just the whole family, how they've handled everything, it's been remarkable. So I think us seeing it and seeing how positive they've been, and just kind of, seeing how strong they've been through it all, it's been great for our room, great for Calgary, I'm sure, and just great for everyone involved.
Just switching gears to the Four Nations, the announcement tomorrow. Just a thought on getting a chance to play on that team for your game.
Yeah, no, it'd be awesome. Guess we'll see tomorrow what happens, but no, it's obviously something I want to be a part of. USA Hockey is a team I played for in the past with the program, World Championships, World Juniors. So I'd love to do it for the Four Nations, and Montreal, Boston, and no two better cities for it. So definitely something I'd look forward to if I got the invite.
A lot of talent on that team.
Yeah.
You guys would be a very good team.
Yeah, no, the U.S. is strong this year. It's definitely getting stronger every year, and I think that's great for USA Hockey. Canada has always been a good team, Sweden, Finland, so it's going to be exciting for sure. And like I said, hopefully I'm on that team tomorrow. But no, it's definitely something that was one of my goals coming into the year, and see what happens.
What do you think about the whole concept of this best on best for the first time in a long time in hockey?
Yeah, no, it's the first time it's happened since I've been in the league. I think the World Cup was my first training camp, so guys have been itching for it. I think it's great for the league. It's great for hockey. I think whenever you can have best on best in any sport, it's good for viewership. It's good to grow the game. So I think that part of it's awesome. And as players, you want to play best on best at some point and finally get an opportunity here these next couple of years. So I think it's just great for everyone.
Fabro's been in Columbus since like 2 weeks. He's plus 14. Yeah. Why is it working so well with the two of you?
Well, he's really easy to read off of. I like playing with him. It's just a simple game. He's got sneaky skill. I think you saw that in his goal the other night. I also think our team's playing really well right now too, so that definitely helps everything. But I think for me and him, we're just reading off each other well. Not trying to do too much, just play our games, and it's been working well.
Yeah, he played previously in Nashville a lot with Yossi. Have you guys talked about that, and do you get the sense that he learned from that role how to apply it to this one?
I haven't asked him. I think it's something you guys might have to ask him. I know he played with Yossi in the past. I haven't really talked to him too much on it. I feel like me and Roman are similar players, but also a little bit different. So, it's definitely, I'm sure, a little bit different for him, but I feel like he's just a guy that plays his game and he's super solid. So when you play with him, it's just easy to read off of. And that's the best partner to have, is someone that's just super simple, super solid, and like I said, he's got skill to make plays, and he's been doing it since he's been here. So it's been awesome playing with him.
You're one of 4 guys that's pretty much point a game. Marchenko's plus 16. This is not, even during the really good run during the Tour de France, this is not the kind of math that we did in Columbus offensively. What's this like to be a part of this, and do you think you guys can sustain it? Is there any reason you can't?
I mean, it's obviously been a lot of fun lately. I definitely think we can sustain it. I think we have enough skill in our room. I think you guys have seen it through training camp, through preseason, through early on in this season, how much skill we have. We can score goals. So I definitely think it's sustainable. The hard part is doing it for 82 games, right? Like anything. But I definitely think we have the group in there and the team in there to sustain this for majority of them. So now it's just going out there and doing it.
Yeah, more fun looking at the stat sheet.
Yeah.
This year than it's been.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, I think whenever guys are getting on the stat sheet, it usually means you're winning games, and that's the most important thing. I even feel like on the Western California trip, we played well enough to get some wins and get on the score sheet, and we didn't. But since we've been back from that, we've been playing really good hockey, and we've been finding ways to win games, and guys are getting on the score sheet, and it's just been a lot of fun. So I'm just going to try and keep it going on this road trip.